Special thanks to Patreon supporter The Red Deer for making this video possible. Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to go ahead and do the PT-76 with a crew of 3. We went over to dimensions. As you can see now it has a length of 7.63 meters with the gun facing forward. Its role was an amphibious light tank and the number built was approximately 12,000. Armaments include one 76.2mm main gun and one 7.62mm coaxial. You can see right here the engine, a V6 diesel engine, and performance at a max speed of 44 kilometers per hour on land. Anyways guys, that's going to do for this, and enjoy the tutorial. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared204 here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the PT-76. The PT-76 is a Soviet amphibious light tank that was introduced in the early 1950s and soon became the standard reconnaissance tank of the Soviet Army and the other Warsaw Pact armed forces. It was widely exported to other friendly states like India, Iraq, Syria, North Korea, and North Vietnam. Overall, some 25 countries used the PT-76. The PT-76 was equipped with a 76mm, which was the main gun, hence the name, PT-76. Yeah, so it was, an amphibious light tank, used in the reconnaissance role. Pretty interesting tank for, sure, and, I mean, it's, just interesting, and they're, addition to our Soviet/Russian line of vehicles. So this vehicle here, before we go ahead and take a look at it, I want to go ahead and give a big thanks to my Patreon supporter, The Red Deer, for making this video possible. With a small donation of only $5 a month, he gets his a vehicle of his request and everything like that. A big special thanks to my Patreon supporters. YouTube ad revenue is extremely down at this time, so I'm making basically 50% less than what I was before. Which is definitely sucks, but that's just how it is. So special thanks to my Patreon supporters that really help me out a little bit with all the kind of revenue that I lose out in this kind of time and all that stuff. But other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at this build. A lot of cool stuff to go over, and really happy with the way it looks. So starting off with, you have the main gun right here. This tank is very interesting in the sense where it has a very, very low profile turret, which is interesting to say the least for it. You have kind of like a bigger body, and then you have like this small little turret that barely is like a little lump on it. So very interesting on that. Though the turret itself has some good detail and shaping for it. Pretty happy with the way that came out. So you have the 76mm rifled tank gun. Back here, just some detailing on the turret, with this little rack that runs all the way around. You got 2 radio antennas, a little spotlight on the top here, and a few other little instruments and thingies like that on the top. Going ahead and going to the sides, not much going on here, just very simple kind of siding there. Works out pretty nicely. On the back, you got yourself basically just some brake lights. Their whole back thing here with little compartments here and there. The mufflers on either side and everything like that. And that's pretty much the tank. Very nice, simple build, and came out really nice. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it, and it's going to make an awesome addition to any Soviet era build you guys got going on, or even some of the other countries and stuff like that, especially any like North Korean, North Vietnam scenarios would also work really nice with this vehicle. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layer, we're going to be going ahead and start off with layer 1. Now for layer 1, what we want to do to start off with is we're going to place down a nether brick half slab just like this. Once you have that done, we're then going to place down a nether brick top slab coming off of it, like so. So you have the nice little front there. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair like this after it, followed by one directly behind it like so. We're then going to place down a green stained clay block. We're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this and one behind it. Another green stained clay block, 2 dark oak wood stairs back to back again. Green stained clay block, and then after we have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the sides here of these green stained clay blocks and put stone buttons on them. With that done, we're then going to place a nether brick half slab, followed by a nether brick top slab after it, like that, going toward the rear. With that finished, we want to go ahead and go to our dark oak wood stair right here in the front. So whichever way you want this tank facing, the front's actually this way, with this first set of 2 of dark oak wood stairs kind of starts off in the front. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, my bad. Actually, we want 5 of these dark oak wood top slabs across like that. Once you have that done, we're gonna go ahead and go to the back here. We're gonna go ahead and go to this nether brick half slab here. Place down another row of 5 of dark oak wood top slabs across like that. We then want to fill in the space in between the dark oak wood by just basically putting some rows of top slabs in just like this. So like so, just kind of filling in this whole space like that. With that done, we then want to take another brick slab. We're going to place down another brick slab like this, followed by another brick down stair, or sorry, top slab coming off of it. We just want to basically copy what we did on the other side there for the track. So go ahead and copy the same design over like so, and we're going to go ahead and take our dark oak wood stairs, place them in green stankway blocks, dark oak wood stairs like that, another brick half slab like this, and another brick top slab like so. And then we're just going to go take stone buttons and place them down the sides of those green stained clay blocks. With that all done, that's going to basically do it for our first layer for the tank. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer 2. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 2. Now for layer 2, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a nether brick stair on top of those 2 nether brick top slabs. We then want to place down a sign on the front of the stair, just like this on both sides. With that done, we then want to take our dark oak wood upstairs stairs, place down a, we're actually going to go and take dark oak wood top slabs, my bad. We're going to place down a row of 5 in between those nether brick stairs. After you have that done, we're going to take our green stained clay, we're going to place down a row 7 all the way across with stone buttons on either side like so. Going back from our 2 green stained clay blocks on either end, we're going to place down a nether brick top slab on both sides, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nether brick slabs back, same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 nether brick slabs back like so. After you have that done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab like this on both sides, followed by a nether brick slab, again, on both sides like that. Coming off the nether brick half slab, we're then going to place down a sign like that on both sides. We then want to take green stained clay blocks, and we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back along the side here of these nether brick slabs. Same thing over here, just like this going back. We then want to take our dark oak wood stairs. We're going to place down a row of 5 of upside down dark oak wood stairs across the back, just like that. And once you guys have that finished off, that's going to basically do it for layer 2. With that, let's move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 3. Now for layer 3, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by placing down a green carpet on top of those 2 nether brick stairs like that on both sides. With that done, we're then going to place down a row of 5 of green stained clay all the way across in between those 2 green carpets, and then come off that row of 5, we're going to place down a row of 5 of dark oak wood up down stairs. We then want to place down a dark oak wood fence gate like this coming off on either side of these stairs, and we're just going to place down an opened fence gate like that on both sides and make sure it's open toward the stairs and not away. You don't want it to look like that, you want it to be like so. With that done, we then want to go and take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a second row of 3 across. We're then going to place down a lever like this. Again, same thing over here on this side. A lever on both sides like that. With that done, we're then going to take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down another row of 5 across, like so, followed by a green carpet on both sides. With that done, we can then go ahead and switch to green hardened stained clay blocks, which we're just going to run along the sides here. So going ahead and going back, we're going to go ahead and go back from this one on the side here. We're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 green stained clay blocks back. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 green stained clay blocks back like so. Once you have that done, we're then going to take mossy cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mossy cobblestone walls along the side here. Same thing over here, a total of 8 back like this. So we should have 1 green stained clay block that sticks out past these cobblestone walls. Now with that done, we're going to need to grab ourselves some acacia wood stairs and also some acacia wood half slabs. For the mufflers, we're going to place down a acacia wood stair like this, followed by an acacia wood half slab. Same thing like this on this side like so. And then for the back here, we're going to need to also grab ourselves some spruce wood planks. We're going to place down a spruce wood plank on both sides, followed by a row of 3 green stained clay in between those blocks. We can also go ahead and grab ourselves a stone button and place down 1 and 2 stone buttons on those 2 spruce wood planks, and then 1 and 2 on those 2 inner green stained clay blocks. Not the very center one, but the 2 ones that are kind of inner of those spruce wood planks like so. With that all done, that's going to basically do it for layer 3. With that, let's move on to layer 4. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 4. For layer 4, what we want to do is we want to go and take our green carpet. We're going to place down a row of 5 across the top of those upside down upside down dark oak wood stairs. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of green carpet in the very center, like that, on that row of 5 of green stained clay. After you have that done, go into this section. We're going to place down a zombie head on the very center green stained clay block, followed by a zombie head at about a 45-degree angle, like this on both sides. So 45-degree angle zombie head like that on both sides. And then we're just going to place down a dark oak wood slab on either side like that. Now on those dark oak wood slabs, we're going to place down an item frame on both sides with a glass block in it. We then want to place down a sign on the dark oak wood half slab as well, covering up the signs, or the item frame, so you get something that looks like that for the headlights. With that done, along the sides here, we're going to place down another dark oak wood slab on both sides, going back. We're then going to place down a spruce wood slab in the very center like that, followed by 2 zombie heads like this on both sides. And that's going to kind of create the front there, the little driver's hatch and kind of a viewport and all that kind of stuff that's going on right here. That's what that's representing. We're then going to place down a green stained clay block back from this spruce wood plank here, followed by, or spruce wood half slab, followed by a dark oak wood stair like this on both sides. After that, on either side here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood half slab on both sides. Going ahead and going back, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, coming off that dark oak wood half slab like that. We're then going to place down a green stained clay block on both sides, followed by a dark oak wood stair like this, again on both sides. One quick optional thing to do is, if you guys really want to, you can go ahead and put the unit number on here, which would be positioned right here. So we can go ahead and go to the left side. You can do that on the right side too. I'm only going to do it on the left side. We can place down a quartz block, quartz stair, and then the quartz block right there instead of a dark oak wood stair and green stained clay block. Completely optional. It adds a little bit of color though to the build, which I always love adding some little color to it. So it's kind of up to you guys if you want to add that or not. If you guys don't, no worries, but it's always an option there to add. With that done, we're then going to place down a dark oak wood slab coming off that dark oak wood stair like this on both sides. For a bit of detailing on the back here, we're going to place down a 2 nether brick stairs like that on both sides, and in the space in between them, we're going to place down a green stained clay block. With that done, we're going to need to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone brick slabs and also some spruce wood slabs as well. For this, we're going to go ahead and start off on the left side here and work our way over. On this row of green stained clay here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone brick slabs. We're then going to go ahead and go to the nether brick stair. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone brick slabs. We're then going to place down a row of 3 of spruce wood half slabs, a second row of 3 of spruce wood half slabs, and then a row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs like that. After you have that done, we're going to place down a green stained clay block on either side like that, with a row of 3 of spruce woods, dark oak wood slabs in between the green stained clay blocks. After you have that done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this on both sides. Again, a row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs in between the dark oak wood stairs. And on the back here for the tail lights, we're going to do a very similar technique to what we did in the front here. We just want to go ahead and grab ourselves some red stained glass, and we're going to place down an item frame on the front of those 2 stairs. We're going to place down a red stained glass block in the item frame, and we're just going to go ahead and place down a sign over the item frame so you get something that looks just like that on the back. Once you guys have that all finished, that's going to do it for layer 4, and with that we can move on to layer 5. Alright guys, so going ahead and move on to our next layer, we're going to be going ahead and move on to layer 5. Now for layer 5, we're going to start off by placing down a sandstone slab on top of this green stained clay block. Coming off the sandstone slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 dark oak wood half slabs. On your last 2 dark oak wood half slabs, we're going to place down a sign, or basically signs along the side here, so 1 and 2. Same thing over here, 1 and 2 signs along the sides here, and then we just want to place down 2 wooden trapdoors on the very bottom of those 2 slabs there in the front. We then want to go ahead and go to the slab here that's right before the sandstone slab. We're going to place down a sign on both sides, just like that. Once you guys have that done, we then want to go and take a zombie head. We're going to place it down on either side of this sandstone slab like that. Going ahead and going back, we're going to place down a sandstone full block. After that, sandstone half slab, followed by a dark oak wood slab like this on both sides. Coming off the dark oak wood slab on both sides, we're going to place down another zombie head coming off the slab, just like that on both sides. For this section here, we're then going to place down a dark oak wood stair after that dark oak wood half slab there. And going ahead and going over here to the left side, we're going to place down a spruce wood stair instead like that. And in the very center, we can place down a green stained clay block. Along the back here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab coming off those 2 stairs, followed by a dark oak wood stair coming off the green stained clay block. Now, along the side here, next to these stairs, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate, like that on both sides. We then want to place down a zombie head coming off of this dark oak wood half slab, like that on both sides. Along the back here, we're going to go and basically place down a zombie head on those 2 slabs, and then a dark oak wood fence gate there in the very center. The last thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons. Hey, we're just going to place down 2 stone buttons on top of those green snake plate blocks, just like that. And once you guys have that all done, that's going to basically do it for layer 5. With that, we'll move on to our last final layers here, which are going to basically be layers 6, 7, and 8. We're going to put the antennas on and all the top details to the turret and pretty much finish this build off. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so go ahead and move on to our last final layers. Now, what we want to do to start off with is we're going to go ahead and go to the right side here on top of the turret to this dark oak wood stair here. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on top of it, that stair, followed by an item frame coming off of it with a glass block in the item frame, and then we just want to place down a sign also coming off that trapdoor, wooden trapdoor like that, to create an air spotlight on the turret. We then want to grab ourselves a redstone repeater. We're going to place down a redstone repeater on that green stained plate block, and we're going to go ahead and flip it a few notches to the side. After you have that all finished, we then want to grab ourselves a dark oak wood fence gate or fence post. We're actually going to replace this zombie head on the left side here with a zombie fence post right here. Now going up from the fence post, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors like that, and go into this zombie head here. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron bars going up as well. Once you guys have that all done, that's going to basically do it for the PT-76 Soviet Amphibious tank. Very cool looking vehicle. I'm really happy with the way it came out, and hopefully you guys do like it as well. Again, special thanks to my Patreon supporter, the Red Deer, for basically sponsoring this video, making it possible, and all that stuff. Big thanks to him, and again to all my Patreon supporters. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys do use this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit. This being anything from a sound build to a link to my channel or this video that is being social media sites. As long as you guys give me credit for this build, you're free to use it for whatever project you guys are working on, and all that fun stuff. Overall, just enjoy the build. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.